Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on a 2018 Bobcat S550. Like always, I'm going to walk around. I'll talk about the features and functions. I'll get up close to everything, show you everything that I see, tell you everything that I know. Then of course we'll fire it up, run it through its paces. We'll show you the pins up front. We'll let you hear the engine, show you the hydraulics are strong. As always, if you are in the market for a used skid steer, a used piece of construction equipment, or a used piece of ag equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for equipment find our videos and find our machines, and we truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one is a 2018 S550. OROPS, sticks and pedals, 1,750 pound lift capacity, 2,445 hours. Here in a little bit, we'll fire it up. We'll show you these front pins up here. There's a little bit of play in them, far from sloppy, but there's definitely a little bit of play. You'll see that here in a little bit. Then as I get up close to it, you'll see there's quite a bit of paint chipped off around the edges, and it's got some scuffs and scratches, but starts up and runs good. Hydraulics are strong. As you can see here, paint chipped off and peeling around the edges. And then here on the loader arms, just a bunch of little chips in the paint everywhere along the loader arm. Some scuffs and scratches. Decal's pretty good though. White paint's fairly bright. Looking at the front tire on this side, very deep tread depth there. Lots of life left here in these tires. These are those real aggressive knobby tires. Looking at the front rim on this side, as you can see there, the orange paint is fairly bright, but it is scuffed and scratched, and it's got paint chipped, especially around the edges is where it's starting the worst. Same thing on the back one. Tread matches up really well to the front tire. Very deep tread depth there. Sidewalls are good, and the rear rim is very similar to the front one. That paint's still kind of bright, but it is chipped and peeling around the edges especially, and then down here in the center. In here on the side of the frame, as you can see there, that white paint's pretty good. Just quite a few small little rock chips and that kind of stuff. Some small scratches, but there's some chips in the paint here and there. Same thing back there. Taking a look at this rear corner. Again, paint peeling right along the edge. And then just typical scuffs and scratches along the sides. The bottom portion here is worse than the top. Really not peeling too much here along the bottom edge, but it is, like I said, scuffed and scratched. A little bit of a dent here, and then that gray is just chipped off, especially there where you chain it down. Coming around back, looking at the rear door. The orange paint on the door is still fairly bright. As you can see, those scuffs and scratches around the edges. No big dents or dings in the door that I'm seeing here. Doesn't look like it's been backed up in anything hard or anything like that. Just typical scuffs and scratches like they all get. Down here on this bottom though, you see there's some dents like that. Basically that whole middle section's got several dents in it there. Up here on the top, some scuffs and scratches, paint peeling just a little bit around the edge over here. And then this black mesh, you can see it's kind of cracked up here. Looks like maybe something fell on it or it got dropped, something like that. Looking at the rear corner on this side, again, that white paint is fairly bright, but just scuffed and scratched all the way down the back side there. And then down here, like I said, the bottom on this side is worse than the top half, just like it is on the other side. Really, again, the white paint's not really peeling down here on the bottom or the edge though. Just scuffed and scratched. Again, dented right here, and then paint missing, especially down here by the hook. Tires on this side match up really similar to the other side. Lots of tread life left there. Rear rim on this side is pretty similar to the others, maybe a little better than the rims on the other side, as far as there's more paint, less of it's chipped off on this one. Still got some spots, especially around the edges here. Front tire on this side matches up to the other three that we've already looked at. Lots of life left here in these tires. Sidewalls all look good. And the front rim on this side, again, the rims on this side are probably just a little better than the rims on the other side. Just typical little spots here and there where paint's chipped off and peeling off. Looking at the inside of the frame here, behind the wheels, again, just paint chips, small little chips here and there, some scuffs and scratches. Kind of par for the course on a used skid loader. Some are nicer than others. Paint's starting to chip just a little bit and peel right there. Looking at the loader arm on this side, again, just paint chips and scratches. I don't see anything that looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated, but you can see there's scuffs, scratches, paint chips. Back side of the skid steer mount plate looks good. I don't see anything that looks like it's been cracked or welded down there. Looking at that bucket, as you can see there, it is a toothed Bobcat bucket. No big, huge dents or dings. Maybe just a couple small ones back there in the back corner. Looks like it's got just a little bit of a ding in it. Kind of just a bent bow up, if you will. We'll go back, take a look inside the engine compartment. Okay. As you can see in here, a little bit of dust and dirt, but it is dry. I don't see any oil or diesel or antifreeze running down the side of the block here. Everything looks good as far as that goes. Just kind of dusty. Same thing down here on the bottom. Just a little bit better there, you can see. Inside of that back door looks good. We'll go up and take a look at the front, and then we'll look in the inside the operator station. Up here, just your paint chips and scratches on both loader arms there, as you can see. Same thing down here, just a bunch of small chips and scratches. Same thing right there in the front. Step tweaked just a little bit there, you can see. Down in here, floorboard, everything looks good down there. Seat. Bottom portion of the seat, I don't see any cuts or tears there. Backrest looks good as well. Sticks and pedals. So we'll look at the sticks here. Toggles are good. As you can see down here, a lot of those rubber knobs are starting to tear off on this one. Trigger's good on the back side. Coming over, taking a look at this one. Same thing, all the toggles are good. Trigger's good on the back side. Same thing here. This that one's actually starting to peel away there a little bit, this bottom rubber piece. This one has more of the grip still, but it is starting to peel away there. $24.45 on the hours. Up here where these cylinders come up, everything looks fine there. Nothing looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated up here. And like I said earlier, back of the skid steer mount plate, everything looks good down there. All right, like I said, this one is a 2018 S550, $24.45 on the hours. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. We'll fire it up, get right into an operational video.